I mean, it sort of cleans up troll submissions, but one problem I have actually identified. We've had a few, like, mean submissions, I could probably say. They weren't troll submissions, but they were mean. Submissions such as Star Wars. That was freaking mean. What is this intro? Ah. I'm guessing we're police astronauts. I've actually, like... Hello? Oh. An issue I've identified that we probably need to do something about is eventually, like, since games don't leave the queue until we beat them, some games, like Comic Zone, is gonna come around again. And sure, we'll play just 90 minutes of it, but as long as that guy doesn't remove his submission, it will never go away. We need to figure out a way to solve that. If someone comes in, makes one submission and then never shows up again, how do we manage that? Otherwise, eventually, our entire queue will get filled up with games that no one wants to see anymore because they're not around. We need a solution to that. Ah shit, I was too slow. Three towns within the first 2 votes every time it dies. Problem solved. Alright, here we go. What? New game. Let's hope this works.
大変長らくお待たせいたしました。ただいまよりポリスノーツを上映いたします。最後までごゆっくりとご鑑賞ください。
Oh, Yorkie! Holy shit! Yorkie with a big win! Shit! 7,500 golds!
人類初のスペースコロニービヨンドコーストが完成し、人類の宇宙への本格的進出が開始された。2013年、コロニーへの一般市民の移住に伴い、数十万の移住者たちの治安を守るため、俺たち5人の宇宙訓練を受けた警官が選抜された。
2013
イギリス・スコットランドヤードからゲイツ・ベッカー、日本の警視庁からジョセフ・貞興徳川、アメリカ・ニューヨーク市警からサルバトーレ・トスカニーニ、そしてロサンゼルス市警から俺とエド・ブラウン。世界中の警察からえりすぐられた俺たちは警察権限を持つ宇宙飛行士としてポリスノーツと呼ばれた。
Poor Goro. No. My God. No, the rope snapped. No. In that case, Stigmore, if you want to win, like, if you don't want this high risk, play dice low the next time. The Gekgasm. I just saw like the entire screen filled up with party parrots. Holy shit, that amount of gold. 10,831. I didn't think anyone would win the jackpot for a long time. Yeah, I also spent a lot of gold though. 10,000. Shit. This is basically like watching an anime at the moment. I haven't like had anything to do yet. My casino is less rigged than Sharpie's is. It is a visual novel, I guess. Right, folks, just sit back and relax. This is basically Movie Monday. I agree, Steg. $11. You know, Gons, it is actually like sub-screened inside the emulator too. It is actually like smaller than the screen allows for some reason. So I don't know if it's gonna use the full screen in some situations or not. Man, it looks so much like what's that series I'm thinking about? Cobra? I think Cobra. The textbook or some gameplay element. Maybe. I don't know, but I don't want to like... I don't want to fiddle with the screen. Alright, so far I've navigated I've navigated the options menu.
俺はジョナサン・イングラム。30年前、スペースコロニーのビヨンドコーストでポリスノーツとして働いていた。もっとも、エンプス事故で宇宙をさまよっていた俺にはわずか数年前のことにしか思えない。まだ生々しい記憶だ。妻や友人、仕事、何もかも30年前に置いてきてしまった。あの事故で過去を失った俺はこの汚れた街オールド LA でネゴシエーターまがいの探偵をしている。
He was in a what? What did he investigate?
売買のネゴシエート、身代金の仲介、脱獄犯の逮捕などやばい依頼ばかりだ。だが俺みたいな過去をなくした男にはそんな世の中の海がなければ飯も食っていけない。せいぜい腹いっぱいになるまで頑張るしかないか。
yeah, it does look like Space Adventure Cobra. Oh, this is wonderful. I love this. It's awesome.
依頼人が来るまで何をしようか。この部屋には俺の過去を示すものがたくさんある。前方の壁には新聞の切り抜きや写真が。机の上にはあいつとの写真。どれも記憶の空白を埋めるものばかりだ。
Oh. Oh shit. Alright, it is actually sub-screened for some reason. Oh, not up there. Alright, so what can we do here? Start. Start does nothing. Alright, select. Does nothing. Triangle. Switched. No, alright, triangle does nothing. Alright, X. Cross. Go outside. System. System? No. Right, system. No. Oh, shit. System. Alright, here we can actually save. Select a file, now saving. File saved. Thank you. Alright, voicemail. Look. This is a video phone with a built-in printer, though I've disabled the video from my end. Most of my cases come in over phone. Clients don't particularly like meeting up in person. This is a piece of paper with information on a client. I've been asked to look for their 4-year-old son. You just don't see many ransom kidnappings nowadays. It's safer for the kidnappers to quickly sell off the victim's organs to organ buyers, and they're guaranteed to see a return that way too. Holy shit! I've got a bad feeling about this one. Yep, let's take the gun. This is my baby, a Beretta 92F. I've used one since I was a cop. She's a bona fide recoil gun equipped with a laser sight. I use special 10-round magazines with armor-piercing bullets. I don't carry hers, I can go around shooting everyone in sight. She's strictly for protection. These cabinets are filled with information on past cases and clients. They're not exactly a pleasant read, but the papers inside are worth their weight in gold. It's a Mosul, Muslims, the only cigarette in the world that still gives off secondary smoke. I don't like the pure bent cigarettes you get today. These are mixed cigarettes, part conventional, part bent. Bent cigarettes are cigarettes that don't produce any secondary smoke, which you light simply by breaking off the end. I say light, but there's no actual fire involved. They work on a chemical reaction, and even the leaves are specially processed. They don't give off any smoke or ash, and make a room more pleasant, but they're not my thing. The only brand I touch now is Muslims. Yes, about that. It's a beer can. It's empty. They used to use aluminium for cans before, but these ones are made from biodegradable plastic. This is a newspaper article about my accident that occurred during EMPS spacewalk outside Beyond. This is a picture of me taken around the time of the accident. This is a picture taken during the test spacewalk of the Yuri model EMPS. It was a prototype police suit for use outside the colony, the successor to NASA's MMU. This image was taken from a camera aboard a nearby space shuttle. This was me and Yuri as we were released from the hangar. Alright, see ya, Stig. Take care. This is me and Lorraine on our wedding day. I was still a cop here in LA. Lorraine dropped out of UCLA after we got engaged.
Lorraine, 俺のワイフ。いや、それも過去のことだ。俺があの事故を起こした後、ビヨンドで再婚したらしい。今では他人のワイフだ。
Aww, she's someone else's wife.
日本人とアメリカ人との2世。あいつにはどこか神秘的なところがあった。
I have a freaking word for that? Lorraine was like an angel in her wedding dress. I remember discovering my rental tux didn't fit right before the ceremony. I originally had a black tuxedo. Lorraine had it. This friend at a flower shop arrange her bouquet. I still wear my wedding ring. Oh my god. This is a photo of me and Lorraine at Lucas World. I was a cop fresh out of academy. Lorraine was a student at UCLA. We met after her place got broken into. Look at us, young and in love. Man, this is kind of dark. It's a half-empty can of beer The only beer most people can afford anymore is this imitation beer. It sucks remembering how good a cold one used to be. I don't have anything to do outside. It's still early anyway. I'll wait here for that client to show. I should check the machine. Maybe there's a call from someone with a case. Ah,
間違い電話とはバカにしてる。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
Let's see what the next one says.
こちら水道局ですが、水道料金が未払いです。早急に納金してください。
汚染した水を飲ませてるくせに。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
Let's see what the next one says.
ジョナさん、私よ。最近ちっとも飲みに来ないじゃない。しけてるわね。
そうだ、俺はしけてる。分かってるさ。くそ。仕事の依頼電話はないか。
It's interesting how in this future version of the world they still use voicemail like this. Let's see what the next one says.
このヘボ探偵、覚えてろよ、バカにしやがって。いいか、このままでは済まないぞ。覚悟してろよ。
ヘボ探偵か。そう。仕事の依頼電話はないか。
He doesn't like the video feature, I guess.
あー、聞こえるか。オルソンだが、オタクとの取引はなかったことにしてくれ。じゃあな。
また依頼人に逃げられたか。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
Let's see what the next one says.
間違い電話とはバカにしてる。
How
やっ
many
ぱ
of
り事
these
件の
are
依頼は
there?
入ってないか。
That's it. I'll just wait for the client. Besides, I prefer hanging out here and going over my articles and photos. Let's go. Let's go over some articles then. This is an investigation report to a client, though I haven't gotten very far with it. It was another child kidnapping, but my negotiations with the kidnappers failed. I couldn't save the child. He's probably already being cut apart and his organ trafficked to buyers. Sorry, kid. Oh, this is an investigation report I've been working on. You hate to see a case end like this. Oh. This is a miniature beyond. Ed made it for me. It's in a couple of pictures on the wall. This is a picture from when I was in LAPD. Me and my partner, Ed, were always together.
エド・ブラウン。俺の人生で最も信用できる親友であり、良きパートナーだった。
A replica of my badge from then is sitting on my desk. Me and Ed had been good friends since the academy. We were a well-known team in narcotics. Ed was in the bomb squad before he joined narcotics. There was a lot of terrorist activity back then. I was in narcotics at the time. I was reckless, with a pretty short fuse. I would have had a Beretta with me here too. This is a replica of the badge I had in LAPD.
これは PSX の PSX だ。 PSX って何？ 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 PSX
Alright. What's this then? I got this pen when I was in LAPD. The major gave it to me along with the award on the wall. It was a pretty nice pen for the time. I was given this award by the major when I was a cop. Me and Ed were a well-known team in LAPD. It's a crumbled up piece of paper. This is a note from an old case. I'm not sure when it was. I had it stuck to the phone. There are some Venetian blinds I found at an antique store. I don't like the adjustable glass you get today. I put them up so you can't see inside the office from outside. This is a newspaper article of an accident that occurred during EMPS spacewalk outside Beyond. A malfunction occurred in the vernier thrusters of the Yuri EMPS prototype during a test spacewalk of the device yesterday. The Yuri had been scheduled to be used by the Policenauts outside the colony. The EMPS had since vanished without a trace. The Yuri is equipped with a survival ball, but because an SOS signal can't be isolated, the chances of test pilot Jonathan Ingram being found alive are thought to be slim. The official tests have been scheduled for tomorrow. I remember what Salvatore said. Whatever you do, don't screw this up, Johnny boy. Everyone back home's gonna be watching. There were still a lot of people opposed to space development back then. It all happened so fast. Before I knew it, the 4 of them were gone. Everything after that's a blur. Next time I opened my eyes, I was lying in a hospital bed. I'll read some of the article. Alright, this is the same thing again. Ah, shit. The headline reads, EMPS prototype malfunctioning. Police not Ingram missing. What the shit? This leads out of the building's fire escape. You always gotta make sure your ass is covered with a good old plan B in this line of work. Sure, it's gotten late. I'll just wait for that client. This is an ashtray I stumbled across at an antique store. It wasn't easy finding one of these. You don't need an ashtray for bent cigarettes after all. The butts are starting to overflow. I guess I should empty it. My desk is a total mess, come to think of it. It'd be nice if I could hire an assistant or something. But it doesn't look like anyone's up for working at a place like this. I've had a help wanted sign posted by the entrance to the building for quite some time. But no takers. Alright, so if I click outside here, I'll get the systems menu. I'm way behind on my bill. I keep expecting to get cut off any day now. I see the water company hasn't forgotten about me either. It's been nothing but junk lately. Lighter then? This is a Brady oil lighter. They're the manufacturer of the only lighter still in production. You don't need lighters or matches for today's bent cigarettes. It's a filing cabinet. I really need to get these organized. Maybe I'll try putting a job ad in the paper. I'm sick at looking at papers. I don't feel like opening it now. These are books from the 20th century I found at an antique media store. From the days when a book meant a real book, not software. I didn't even notice that I'm probably better leaving them closed. God knows, there's plenty of guys who'd love to take a shot at me. I haven't got anywhere else to go. This is where I spend most of my time. I only get depressed when I go outside. I still have a few things to attend to, I think it said. I doubt anybody else uses this kind of gun in the 21st century and everything. With the birth of the colony age, nearly all guns are now lift guns. People don't use recoil guns in weightless environments, for obvious reasons. But her, she's a part of me. She saved my ass I don't know how many times. Ed used to make fun of me for the way I treated my old one. These days, I have to go all the way to the edge of town to order the bullets. It's a supposed LAPD police badge. This is ancient history now. Meaningless decoration, really. A memory of my time with Lorraine. Look at us, young and in love. December 24th, 2008. This was our first Christmas together. I've still got the watch. I've still got the watch she gave me. It's one of those radio controlled types. It was state of the art for the time. She was so naive. The things she'd do sometimes. What the shit am I supposed to do? Yeah, I guess keeping you and your ex-wife's wedding photo around might be considered unusual. Especially when she's moved on. I still wear my wedding ring. In those days, my life revolved around my job and Lorraine. The shit! Looks like the sun's just about to set. I haven't got anywhere else to go. This is where I spend most of my time. Shit. What's behind my bills? A note related to a case I'm working. It's an investigation report. Should probably clean out all the butts at some point. Nothing like imitation beer. Guess I'll have some before it gets warm. Nothing but bad memories. May as well finish it. I honestly thought it couldn't get any worse than space food. But there you go. Nothing like imitation beer. You can actually see the sun moving here. Like it's moving more and more. It's actually a really nice detail. Almost all containers are made of biodegradable plastic. A lot of old farmland is now used to let these things decompose. You can still light a Muslim by breaking off the end, but using a lighter adds to the flavor. They give off a little smoke and ash, though not as much as real ones did. Everything else is like smoking air as far as I'm concerned. Take a smoke. I wish I... Oh, light. I'll hold off for now. I just had one a few minutes ago. Besides, I'm running low as it is. They only sell them through direct order now, so they aren't as easy to get a hold of as before. It's my Brady lighter. My client did a disappearing act on me. That happens a lot in this city. As you'd expect from something this old, it started showing some wear and tear a while ago. This is the only award I've ever received for anything. We got the chief to nominate the two of us for the Policenauts thanks to this. photo of me and Ed. We were the best team around. My life felt so completed. Look at me, full of confidence. I'm like a totally different person. March 12th, 2010. Me and Lorraine were a happy husband and wife. We stayed close when we were Policenauts too. I haven't seen him since my accident. Maybe I'll give Ed another call if my next case turns out well. The LAPD building. It was demolished a long time ago. I thought I'd go check it out once, but there wasn't a trace of the thing left. This is a newspaper's article from when I was resurrected from the EMPS survival ball 3 years ago. It was written 25 years after the one about the EMPS accident. Wait, what the fuck? The headline reads, 25-year lost voyage. Policenaut Ingram's miraculous return. Yeah, you missed the end of theme park. I spent 25 years inside this thing waiting to be found. I've had cosmophobia ever since. I just can't go out back there anymore. Alright, so his space ball got lost and he like eventually was found again. This is a picture of me taken when I was a Policenaut. I'll read some of the article. Policenaut Jonathan Ingram, presumed dead after an accident during a spacewalk in the EMPS prototype 25 years ago, has been resurrected by the unmanned exploration vessel Propaganda. His miraculous survival is being attributed to the fact that he transferred himself to an equipped life pod at the time of the accident and remained in cold sleep the entire time. He's gathered attention as a living example of the effects of 25 years of cold sleep on the human body. It took over a year for my muscles to return to normal after I got back. Spacewalk, Propaganda, equipped, entire time. Alright. Presumed dead after an accident. Alright, so just it's the same. Alright. Ah, alright, so that's why his wife left him and all of that. This was a relatively small article in the corner of the newspaper. This is a newspaper article reporting on the success of the first manned mission to Mars. I took part in it while undergoing my Policenaut training. It was written 26 years before the article about my rescue. This is a picture of me encountering a Mars rover on the surface. It was sent to Mars with the Mars 96 mission. The newspaper is the paper of the CIS, the Commonwealth of Independent States. The 4 astronauts, among them Policenaut Jonathan Ingram of the collaborative Mars project between Russia, America and Japan, touched down on the Red Planet yesterday. This new chapter in space history comes 40 years after man first set foot on the moon. I think that was all. Yep. Which one haven't we read yet? This is a newspaper article written at the time of Beyond Coast's completion. It was written about 2 years before the article about the Mars landing. This is a picture of Beyond Coast, right after it was completed. The only thing they hadn't finished was the agricultural ring. That model Ed made for me is supposed to be the colony. Here's the point out. Here they point out Beyond's location in space. It's in an orbit around the L5 Lagrangian point. It's the red dot. Basic construction of the world's first outer space colony, Beyond Coast, underway for several years near Lagrangian point L5, was completed yesterday. The first wave of immigrants will be centered around scientists and engineers who will spend 14 months performing checks and gathering data. Immigration is scheduled to be open to the general public in 3 years' time. The headline reads, Long envisioned colony completed. New era for mankind begins. Yes, hello there, Sharpie. You weren't lucky this raffle either. I guess you've already won like twice. That's more than most have. Alright, so can we... Looks like the sun's just about to set. I'll just wait for the client. They're only just... These are just about the only pictures I have left. I suppose I can pass the time with them. Oh! Action!
今日は運がいい。こんな早い時間に客が来るとは。どうぞ。鍵はかかっていない。
ジョナサン。
Ah, shit!
久しぶり。
ロレイン。
It hasn't aged much in 25 years.
私よジョナサン。28年ぶりね。
28 years. She does look a bit older, I guess.
今頃どうして？
私、おばさんになったでしょ？あなたは変わらないわ。あの頃のまま。
ロレイン。なぜ今になって俺のところに？
許してもらおうなんて思ってないわ。厚かましいのも分かってる。でも頼れる人がいないの。あなたしか。
何があったんだ？
助けてほしいの。私の夫が大変なことに。
分かった。さあ、入って。
He's very stoic about this
いい
matter.
え、ここで結構よ。あなたにこんな姿見られたくはないもの。
じゃあ、ロレイン、いや、依頼人さん。とにかく話だけでも聞こうか。
Oh, okay. Nah. Systems. What can I do? System. Oh, look. There we go. I think I'm being followed. Hold on, I'll take a look. It's alright, I don't see anyone. It's a nice coat you've got, I guess. If you can afford it, why not, right? You're best not wandering around this area dressed like that. You sure? Yeah, it's all in your head. Lorraine? Why don't we get to it then?
で、君の夫がどうしたって？
夫の北条健三が3週間前、会社に出かけたきり行方不明なの。会社や警察に問い合わせても誰も取り合ってくれないの。
それで地球へ？
嫌な予感がするの。何かあったに違いないわ。
蒸発とかじゃ？
蒸発なんて考えられない。この地球ならともかくコロニーで行方不明だなんて、きっと何かの事件に。
脅迫みたいなものは？
いえ、何も。まるで神隠しにあったみたい。
金目当ての誘拐ではなさそうだ。さっきから外を気にしてるようだが、つけられてるのか？
そんな気がするの。気のせいかもしれないけど。
If she was beyond whatever with her husband, why go back so far just for a shitty detective that fucked her 28 years ago? Guess it's the only person she knows, maybe? Ask about family? You have kids? I have a daughter. Her name's Karen. Where does your daughter live? Karen is a news anchor in Beyond. Oh, she's grown up and all. News anchor, huh? It's pretty famous there. What's Beyond like these days? Beyond's different, a lot different. You wouldn't recognize it either. Everything's settled down here. It's pretty much like any ordinary city now.
君が再婚した北条ってどんな人物なんだ？
北条は日系2世で、あの徳川グループの徳川製薬に勤める技術者よ。生真面目で勤勉で、とても悪いことなんかできない人。そうだ、写真持ってきたの。
He's honest and would never hurt someone. He's prime suspect.
なるほど。どう見ても悪人には見えないな。
Looks like a nice enough guy.
幸せそうじゃないか。
ええ。この写真預かってくださるわよね。
強引だな。
He looks 30 years older, so he's rich. Yep. Do you notice anything unusual about your husband before he disappeared? All the years I know him, he's been your typical company employee. The dark face is annoying. You mean her standing over there, like all in the dark and stuff? Get up, leave for work, then come walking through the door at the end of the day. Same schedule, day in, day out. Quite a change from my hours. But the past few months he'd been more unpredictable, you might say. You can't really draw anything concrete from that. You think he'd become involved in something? That's my gut feeling, yeah. Maybe she murdered him. That would be a good one. If there were indications of some sort of trouble beforehand, the chances of it being a ransom kidnapping is pretty slim. How'd you guys meet? You moved to Beyond right after you went missing. After how much you hated it? I just wanted to be closer to you any way I could. I met Kenzo at the Nihonjin Matsuri run by Tokugawa. Nihonjin Matsuri. It's a festival for Japanese people and beyond. So why were you there? I have Japanese blood too, remember? The conglomerate's reach doesn't stop at Beyond. They especially run space, and Joseph Sadaoki Tokugawa runs the group. He's just as well known on home as he's out there. If Hojo's a Tokugawa employee, I suppose we can't really rule out he was kidnapped. Could get good money out of that, I'd imagine. No one on Beyond would ever think of messing with Tokugawa. They are too afraid of the retaliation. It wouldn't be worth it.
ロレイン、君の勘だけではわからないな。何か手がかりになるようなものは？
北条から預かっているものがあるの。カプセル剤と葉の切れ端なんだけど。なんだかわからないけど、重要なものらしいわ。
A pretty strange plot hook, to be honest. Capsule and a leaf.
自分に何かあったら、これを警察か信用のできる人のところへ届けるようにって。
信用のできる人か。
Yeah, that's quite a statement, I agree.
蒸発なんかじゃないでしょ。
Talk about yourself. Show Hojo photo. So this is Hojo. I actually don't have that many pictures of him. I'm sure it'll come in useful. He looks like the type of guy Sadaoki would get along with. Alright, well, why don't I tell you about what's going on with me? I've been working as a private investigator the past few years. As you probably guessed, finding work can be a bit of a struggle, but I'm managing. I see, that's good to hear.
俺たちがいたあの頃から30年近く経っているが、何も変わっちゃいない。本当のロスは北に移転しちまったがな。ただ、たまに今日みたいに雪が降るんだ。異常気象らしい。
Some really crazy weather. Hey, cutscene, I guess.
ロスに雪が降るなんて。
例の地下鉄もスラム化が進んだんで廃止になってる。
I'm here because you're an investigator. Please tell again what it is.
ビヨンドの発展とは対照的ね。
ここは時代から取り残されたところだからな。
Talk about work. On home, kidnappings are becoming almost as frequent as rapes and robberies. Trafficking people's more profitable than drugs or prostitutes now. That's terrible. It's surprising to hear about a case like yours these days. You'll help me? I need to hear more about the situation first. Capsules.
どっちからでもいいが。
I guess we'll start with the capsules.
これがそのカプセルよ。
They do look kinda suspicious.
わからないの。
徳川製薬に関係するものだろうか。
これ預かってくださる？
Ask about the leaf.
じゃあもう一つの。
The leaf?
その葉の切れ端ってのは。
これがその葉よ。見たことのない葉だわ。
I've never seen a
し
leaf
かし
like
なぜ
this.
半分なんだろう。
最初から半分だったわ。預かってくださる？それ。
If her husband wanted to tell her something by giving her these items, why didn't he just tell her about what it actually was? Any of these idea what these could be for? I don't really notice anything unusual about them. We'll be able to get an analysis done, right? To be honest with you, I don't see how something like this could be that important, but if he went out of his way to give it to you, I suppose there must be something to it. I wonder what kind of plants it's from. Can you get an analysis performed? Capsules and a leaf. I'll have to get an expert for these. Do you know someone? You need to be sure they're not connected to Tokugawa. This is home. That won't be a problem. I guess that's about it then. Maybe you shouldn't keep looking outside. I don't want to find out someone relays out there. If there is someone following me, they must be connected to Tokugawa. Did they follow you all the way to home like this? There's nothing they wouldn't do. Jonathan, don't look at me like that. I'm 55 now. Oh, I will. No doubt about it. It's really her. Yes. Please don't look at me like that. I want you to remember me the way I was when we were together. Is that an LS? They cost a fortune here. Yeah, but this one's a little old. They're all the range on home too. LS changes the design of its bag every year while producing them in limited numbers, then destroys all the originals. That's why they're so expensive, is it? The necklace. That necklace couldn't have been cheap. Yeah, it's pearl. I thought it wasn't easy getting a hold of pearls on Beyond. That's right. They haven't had any success with culturing pearls there, and the number produced on home continues to drop every year. I could never afford all those luxuries. They're not that expensive. At least not for us. Your husband must make good money. You're wearing earrings? You know, I never liked earrings before. Can't expect people not to change over 30 years. Are they pearl too? Yeah. There's another reason why pearls are so expensive there. Beyond strictly controls the inflow of goods from home. Yeah? They've laid down their own special import regulations, haven't they? Even the price of foodstuffs like rice and wheat is astronomical there. Of course, that's partly because of how difficult it is growing anything. If only they could just find a simple way of importing food from home. I guess it can't be that easy. I see your taste hasn't changed. Grey always was your favorite color. Jonathan, you remembered. I can't believe it. So this here maybe? Nope. The hair. You cut your hair? Yeah, several years back. I remember you liked my hair long, didn't you? Seems like a lifetime ago. I can't see you very well over there. Why don't you come over here where there's more light? I don't think that's a good idea. We haven't seen each other in 28 years. You'd be shocked. I know it. I'm not the same girl anymore. Hey Lorraine. What the? What am I supposed to do here? Let's save again then, I guess. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. Why don't we continue? Please help my husband. Any other clues besides what you just gave me? I've been talking about something lately, actually. If it turns out Tokugawa's involved, that could complicate things. They took advantage of the space development boom more than anyone. They essentially have the power to shape space's economy however they want. Is there a second wave of Japan bashing going on there? No, it's just the opposite. Thanks to Tokugawa, the colony's economy is flourishing, but everything else is another story. He'd become angry and frightened. I wasn't like him. I'd never seen him break down like that before. We were saying something might have been targeting him for some reason. My husband, my daughter, and me. Like my husband, a successful daughter, must be nice. Jonathan. She'll be 27 soon. He's still single. Hard to believe you have a 26-year-old daughter. 55, remember? Jan will be celebrating his 30th anniversary this year. Things have slowly gone downhill over the years though. We're always looking over your shoulder when you go now, if you know what I mean. I read you. Oh, hey, you can prey on her daughter. Yeah, she's... I mean, your main character is like 55 too. Like I was saying, Tokugawa's influence is everywhere. You could practically call the entire colony like one big business. It's the same with all regulations. The laws are written to the benefit of Tokugawa and the goods they deal in. Forgive me, I couldn't have survived on my own. I was lonely. I wanted someone to be there. That's when Kenzo came around.
その今預かった手がかりの品の他には
口癖のように言ってたことがあるの。プラトーに何かあるって。
プラトーに何かある。何のことだろう。
What? Yeah, I understand what you mean, Gons. It's like his age is a bit odd. Anything else? No, that's it. Could he have said Pluto? To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. We still haven't been to Pluto though.
依頼の内容については君の話で大体分かった。確かにただの蒸発じゃなさそうだ。
ジョナサン、引き受けてくれるわよね。お金なら心配しないで。 お金はドル？円？
待ってくれ、ロレイン。
I mean, we can't really drop. I'm tempted to decline, but I don't know what happens. So let's just accept the case, shall we?
ロレイン、即答はできないが考えておくよ。
ジョナサン、引き受けてくれるんじゃ。
悪いがしばらく考えさせてくれないか。今日のところは。
そうね。
すまない。これは預かっておくよ。
3 times the go. 3 times. Congrats.
また来るわ。週末までビバリーヒルズのホテルニューローズにいます。いつでも連絡して。ジョナサン、私許してもらおうなんて思ってない。あなたの帰りを待ちきれなかったの。ごめんなさい。あなたが救出された時、私心から嬉しかった。もっと早かったらすぐにでもあなたのところへ飛んで行けたのに。
A little sooner? Like 25 years sooner? Because she was like, he was gone for 25 years.
ここへはどうやって？
ホ
She
テル
must
で
have
車
jumped the
借
new
りた
guy
の。
like a few
クラ
months
シックな感じの。
afterwards.
そうか。
会えてよかったわ。じゃあ。
ロレイン、俺も会いたかった。もっと
I
早
guess you're
く。
right, Gons. You do have a fair point. By the way, shouldn't you be like trying to sleep, Gons? It's almost 11 and you have to get up really early. Oh no! It's a bomb!
ロレイン、車から離れろ！
Oh no!
奴はどこへ行った？
Ah shit!
撃ってきやがった。
He's got a gun! Oh shit! How do I reload this shit? Ah, there we go. Ah shit!
感触はあったな。
I know I'm hitting you. What? No, 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 no!
早く行け！くそ、どこに隠れた？
I can see him. He's behind that sign. I see him. Ah shit! Headshot! I'm worried, don't worry. The statistical payout is like 100%, or like the return to player statistic is 100%. So, like the same amount of gold stays in the economy. Statistically speaking, that is. So like all the gold went to Yorkie, basically. That's what happened. There's some snow at the side of the road. Goes back quite a bit. Shouldn't I take care of Lorraine? Start to melt from the looks of it. Maybe I'll be able to follow his footprints. It's a mailbox, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. They've got their menu on display in the window. Is it the last place you'd want to take your kids? It comes off as some innocent little bistro, but the real business is selling VR child porn. Oh. This is pretty well known around here. What the shit? Just a dumpster, nothing strange about it. That's this restaurant sign, it's purposefully low-key. With Lorraine, I'm worried about Lorraine, but I need to go after that guy. Right? Alright, here we go. I probably should have saved there.
奴はどこへ逃げた？くそ、足跡が追えない。
You can see his blood
雪が入
trail
ってこ
though.
なかったのか。
Whatever that is. Hmm.
地面に何かこぼれている。牛乳のような
Looks like milk. Ah,
白い血。
white blood.
人工血液なのか。
He's running artificial blood? This is blood? Leads further back. Dumpster. There's just enough room for someone to hide behind it. Maybe even in it. Same kind as the one out by the street. Someone's placed some garbage bags next to it. Maybe it's full. Where is he? More blood? He must be around here. These garbage bags have been placed next to the dumpster. They're made out of biodegradable plastic. The plastic has started to decompose. They must have been here a while. Looks like the bags are full of old food. He's losing a hell of a lot. The trail stops here, meaning he can't be far away. It looks like there's something down here, doesn't it? Couldn't possibly be inside one of these. This was done with spray paint. This definitely doesn't look like blood. Dumpster I saw before. Jesus, I can smell it from here. These are wooden boxes filled with empty bottles. They'd be the perfect size for somebody to hide behind. Advance. He has to be around here. Let me check some more. This is where his blood stops too. Must be around here somewhere. It certainly could be in there. There's something about it actually. Better be careful around here. It matches up exactly where the blood stops. The other doorway is a possibility too. Son of a bitch, I can't see a thing! Could easily be inside there. It looks like it's full of garbage. There doesn't seem to be any bloodstains on it. It's a building ventilation shaft. The grate doesn't look like it's been moved. A person could never fit in there. Let me check some more. Get something. He could be hiding behind there. It's also right around the blood stops. You have a perfect view of the alley from behind there. The walls pipe going up and down it. These pipes, they have barbed wire on them. I doubt anyone would climb them. There aren't any bloodstains on them either. There's no way he could have climbed these. There's a few bright pixels right about here. There's definitely one place it could be. Can't see a thing. must be around here somewhere. I'd have to get closer to check it out. Can I move now? Let me check some more. Alright. There's a drum up ahead. He's probably gonna be over there by the door, isn't he? I don't want to shoot it, because there's probably something innocent in there. So do we shoot the bag? Do we shoot the bag? It's probably just a cat. It doesn't seem like we have much of an option, does it? No bag shoot. Don't shoot the cat. Alright. What do we shoot then? There's something over there. And over there. Get out there! Looks like I have to. Or like, can I do something else? No? Oh shit. Both of those buttons fire. I can't press... Can't just interact with something. I have to shoot it.
Yes, sir.
There he is. Oh, it was a rat. Action! Come on, come on, come on! Fuck! He's running away! I've definitely hit him. Is this guy even human? I should have the voiceover when he's talking, actually. Shit. I'm not gonna let you get away! I'll kill ya. What is this? Well, this is pretty bold. How's the controls? I mean, it's not easy trying to move a mouse pointer with a with a D-pad, but it works. It's like it's responsive in a way. It like accelerates nice. It's actually surprisingly well done. You see, like it moves slowly and then it accelerates up. It moves. It works really well. Left this message. He's still around here though. Can't see very well, but I'm pretty sure there's a dead end up ahead. Let's see where I could hide. I don't think we hit in the same place twice. The wall goes all the way back there. There's nowhere he could hide. There's nowhere to hide anywhere. More wooden boxes. They're empty though. There's enough room to hide anyway. Doesn't look like he's here either. If he comes running down here, I'll have a perfect shot at him. dead end up ahead. I just don't get it. There's nowhere he could have gone. I don't think he could climb this. Even if he used the boxes as a foothold, he still wouldn't get anywhere. You're gonna kill me, huh? So what's taking you so long? Show yourself, asshole. More shooting? More shooting. No? Oh, he's got a bike. Shit. This game would probably control even better with a PlayStation mouse, but it's surprisingly good with just the D-pad. Actually. Shit, this is a really awkward spot here. Should we stop and like have 20 minutes to the vote, or should I keep going till the end of this vote? Shit, this is really troublesome. It's like I want to stop now. Then the next vote is 17 minutes away. It's a pretty good spot, right? Yeah, waifu dead. We'll stop here. The emu not supposed to support mouse? No, doesn't.